the cataclysmic heat from a supernova esports team claiming lineage from the World Championship squad going up against them in this head-to-head match for the final word on the golden ticket.
Oh man, I mean, it can't get any better than this. Both these teams were in the World Championship. Granted, Nova was the World Champions as well. They are repping the new squad here, the new 5-man roster, but nonetheless, they just show their experience that they can get it done. They've made it here to the grand final match. It all comes down to this one. The winner gets that golden ticket, and we have Franco coming in to start this one off with a drag bat. Let's see if he can get it done.
Tricky pull out of the CC, and Inferno Dragon swoops right as that Lava Hound goes left, and that might complicate things here for Franco. He's going to have to be really careful on getting that Inferno Dragon within the bullseye sights of that Archer Queen. He's going to start getting burnt up as the Inferno Dragon swoops further down to the bottom. Poison Spell's looking good for the Queen here, but I'm not quite sure this CC pull was the complete success for Franco, especially considering that he's got 8 dragons and an Electro Dragon. That Inferno could be a lot of trouble. It's moving up to the top now, and he's going to have to wait a little bit longer before he can deploy his main forces, Carbon.
Yeah, this Queen should be able to clear it, so there should not be anything that comes out of this CC anymore. With the E-Drag up top, gonna chain its way through these Teslas, the cannon, and grab some of this to help additionally. Oh wait, can this Queen? Oh no, it's gonna be like, can the Queen grab the Wizard Tower? That would have been really nice. He's got the dragons to fly their way straight in, and a lot of times you don't want to send your E-Drags necessarily in with the dragons, because if the dragons clear those defense in front of the E-Dragons, then they just keep getting stalled up and slowed down. They don't get their chain off. But here we go. One E-Drag on the top is going to help get some nice skip value. The Stone Slammer's coming on the bottom side to help take down that splash. Then you can freeze the bottom down there to help. Oh, wait, the bats are moving through. This is looking solid. Needs to keep freezing the scatter here.
I like it a lot. Gets the additional freeze on the scatter and on that air sweeper, providing a little bit of coverage for those dragons as they path down toward the bottom of the base. Franco got a bit of a slow start here, but I think he's followed up with this beautifully. These buildings getting knocked apart by a Stone Slammer will not be denied. This new siege machine is coming in so helpful for Franco. And look at all of these dragons, 7 of them up, and an Electro Dragon to give some additional backup. This has been a dominating showing of aerial magnificence from Franco. Nova Esports start this last grand finals off with the triple.
What a great hit with the drag bat, absolutely executed perfectly. The Stone Slammer helped.
Point precision to finish off that scatter, and then freeze spells all over the place. A blizzard of destruction with those bats swooping in right afterwards, dropping guano all over Vatang's face.
Yeah, now Vatang have to answer the call. Can they do it? And Ken Zero coming in with the Queen Charge Hogs. Drops this blimp to help take down this section. And we need to try to... Can he pull out that clan castle? Oh, no. The blimp gets pushed back. It doesn't make it into the scatter shot. Drops the rage with the CC. Oh, wait, there we go. He does actually get through the wall there. And so he's going to help take down the bomb tower, but the single target Inferno is going to stay. Hopefully that doesn't cause too many issues here.
Precarious positioning from Keep Zero. Vatang gonna continue the attack with the Queen Charge over on the right. That's a nice CC charge, and you know, with that clan castle so centralized, we oftentimes just see players saying, forget it, I'm gonna drop the lightning and earthquake just to finish it off easy. But he found another way, saving instead that spell positioning to support this Hog Rider army. 2 heals and 2 rages each is going to be really helpful for them going alongside the backs of this base. Still with a scatter shot up, 2 heroes and that eagle on the central compartment there, Carbon.
Wow, look at that. He didn't use... Oh, the rage! He waited so long not to invest the rage spell. He finally does here. Incredible. There's another super wall breaker coming down. Will this Queen go to the town hall is the question. Setting up a beautiful funnel. Now the Queen can go to the single target Inferno as well. Can get some beautiful value with the Hogs coming up. Pops that Grand War Internal Tome really early as he's going through. Does have a free spell still to use potentially for the Queen. She's nowhere near that single, so he can invest it somewhere else. Oh, double giant bombs. There it is on the scatter shot on the left side. And he has 3 Hogs still to move past here, Woody.
Rapid fire succession, the Eternal Tome, and all spells deployed for Keep Zero's early entry. That's going to be a massive hit for these Hogs, but will they have the lasting power necessary to pummel through this final scatter shot? Single target Inferno's heating up on an Archer Queen stalled by that tornado trap, and that might be curtains for Keep Zero's raid. Hogs can't get the job done, and even though the Archer Queen survives, she doesn't have any backup. Just 53 seconds left for cleaning up the outer edge of this base, and still a lot of DPS firing away at her. Knocks her down by a scatter shot at an Expo that will not be denied. Defenses for Tomas 95 have done it.
Wow, what a great defense for Nova Esports coming in right there to hold off VATANG.
Golden ticket and earn their place in the World Finals, Woody.
Great question, Mr. Banks. Right now, it's a lead for Nova Esports, looking to hold on to that vaunted spot at the top of the world pile. Garrix is going to be the next attacker, sending in a Yeti Polar Army with 3 witches to back up for some cleanup along the outer edges. Using that blimp first, Carbon.
Oh, wow, the blimp finding the tornado trap, and that rage is gonna... Oh, the rage is not gonna get any use there. And he didn't even pull out the clan castle. Oh no, he's gonna have to try to adapt on the fly here. This is gonna hurt tremendously.
This is exactly what VATANG needed to see. That tornado trap and double seeking air mine, denying access to that crucial siege machine strike from Garrix. He's really gonna have to throw the entire plans out the window now. Focusing instead on that town hall. You need to knock it down for at least 2 stars, or Nova would fall far behind.
Absolutely. Now starting the Yeti up top, takes down the Dark Elixir storage to help set that additional funnel. Going to charge these Yetis and boulders straight into the town hall, using the king up top with some witches as well to help clear that. And he's got the jump, 2 jumps to actually get through the core, but this scatter shot, he was hoping to go down, so that was not going to do damage to his troops, but that's exactly what's happening right now. And he needs to get through. The king goes down on the top, pops the warden ability through the town hall, but oh man, the scatter's doing so much work that the blimp was supposed to get.
Really surprising level of defense along this top line, defending a town hall that's usually just kind of considered a throwaway on the backside here. Scatter shots spread out, annihilating the competition now as Yetis have struggled to make their way through the walls. A lot of skeletons stacking up, trying their best to stab through and give a second leg to this raid, but wow, this Eagle artillery so far away has just been raining down devastation the entirety of the raid. Garrix's forces rolling in the deep as this Eagle has set fire and rained down. I think I've said rain now several times, but it's just got such long range and does so much damage. A monsoon of ridiculous destruction, denying Garrix access to the backside.
Yeah, unfortunately, now the healers went off to the Yeti, so the queen does die. Still has a freeze to use to try to get a little bit more percent. The Grand Warden, what is he going to go for? Is he going to eventually go for a wall to help these Yetis get out? Yes, he's going for the wall where the skellies are, but he's got a minion, a wizard to help clear a little bit more of the defenses, right? It always comes down to those final buildings. The percentage is huge. Nova kicked off their first attack with the triple. VATANG answered with the 84% 2-star. So they're looking to at least get to the 84 so they still could have, if VATANG triples, they'll still have they'll be tied up all in the war. But 83, can they get a little bit more? Can they get the 84 right here? There is the 84. So really nice job of still getting, and then, oh no, just the 84 in that raid.
Higher levels than we had seen from any other clan so far in this war series. So will they do it here and now when it counts the most? The golden ticket's on the line, and the next attacker is on the battlefield.
Yeah, Lancelot is coming in with the Zap Hog Riders, takes out the Eagle Artillery, takes out the Clan Castle, and several of the other buildings right around it. Look at the value from there. Now he's got 4 headhunters that he can charge in. We're going to have to see the Queens down south with that king there. Ice Golem's going, finds a Tesla farm. Well, there's going to be 2 Teslas, or maybe 3 Teslas on this side. There's going to be Teslas on the other by the Grand Warden altar. He's just charging his way in, trying to get all this value here.
That's the sort of layout that would get a veto from me if I were designing bases for Nova Esports. Having that clan castle adjacent to the Eagle Artillery so that both can be taken out by spells is going to be a huge leg up for Lancelota, one of the all-star attackers for Vatang, and no stranger to the 3-star parades in his name. Archer Queen and Barbarian King will get a lot of damage along the bottom side, but can't quite knock down that Town Hall. Last little bit of oomph from them is going to open up for the opposite angle of attack.
Yeah.
Hog Riders from the top side are going to be a risky play, but 3 stars could be in his eyes.
Look at that. Send the blip all by itself over there from the right side. Still has this Grand Warden Channel Tome. The Town Hall goes down to the sneaky goblins inside of the blimp. Beautiful job. These hogs are getting some beautiful value. There's another heal. He's got a freeze. He's got 6 hogs to use. This is looking fantastic for Lancelota.
Awesome job, and isn't going to overcommit on any single entry point here. Lancelota drops a couple more hogs to deal with the bottom right spot with some balloons to back up and sends in the other 2 to finish off the mortar along the bottom edge. Cannon's distracted as the big rest of this raid is moving on through, going absolute ham on this Inferno Tower. Big Giant Bomb is going to slow things down, though, and that's a lot of trouble now for Lancelota, someone who seemed clear to get the triple.
Yeah, those headhunters were unfortunately not able to clear that Royal Champion, and she did so much damage to them. And unfortunately, I don't think he either timed the Warden ability properly to protect the headhunters, or they found spring traps. Unfortunate there. Man, that could have tied up the war completely in finals. They know everything is on the line, and they have to do it exactly. And we're going to be jumping into the next attack for Nova Esports. We've got Tomas coming in with the Zap. Lalo taking out that clan castle to start. Looks like he wants to send the heroes straight into this town hall that's kind of up top towards 12. Royal Champion is next to that Eagle Artillery. Let's see if that's the area that he wants to Lalo around.
This is a clan that's got stars in their name, stars in their logo. Nova is exploding onto the scene once again with a beautiful pickup. This team just really setting the bar super high for the second qualifier this month, aiming at that golden ticket, and it looks like they will have that top spot if there's nothing that Keep Zero's defenses can say about it. Tomas 95 earns an easy early star and is going to continue along the left side of the space. I don't know if he's going to knock down this Eagle, though. Perfectly placed Skeleton Trap might be enough to deny.
Yeah, that Eagle is going to stay up, so that means he's going to end on an Eagle. What a risky plan here, but there is no sweeper to deal with, so that's going to be very nice. But we've got 2 scatter shots, the Queen, and a multi-target Inferno with the Eagle. Oh, this is going to be so difficult to Lalo through. Like, when you Lalo, you either want to Lalo straight into the Eagle, help take that down early, but there's just so much splash that's going to wreck these balloons. Let's see if he can get the perfect push through. And he already burned that Warden Eternal Tome. Uh-oh, what? Oh, look at all these red air bombs. Oh.
Brutal devastation for these balloons, but I gotta say he's got a pretty nice spread here. Tomas didn't concentrate all the balloons in one single spot, and that might give him at least a really high percentage 2-star here. That Eagle Artillery so difficult to overcome, though, and that has done it. The balloons have been popped, the Dragon's inactive now. Grand Warden searching for some sort of troops to support, but only finding minions along the outer edge. This hit from Tomas by Nova Esports will get 2 more stars and a mid to high 80% strike to keep them above water right now, but Vatang have finally found an opening with their 3rd attack to even the score again.
Yeah, Vatang are going to need to capitalize on this opportunity right here that Nova has given them. This is going to be 85, looks like it probably close in 86, 80. No, the Eagle locks onto the minion that's on the mortar, so pretty much only an 86, unless this Eagle takes out that minion over at 9 o'clock. Oh, it's going to be close. Can the minion get it? No, the Eagle's going to take it down. Oh, no. 85% 2-star right there. So Vatang,
we're still in the driver's seat, doing their best to defend against a strong striking team that's now moving in with Young Hun, a star of this Vatang army.
Yeah, where he's going to come in with, he's got the Lalo as well. He's got the Skelly spell with poison. The clan castle's all the way up top at 12 o'clock. Town Hall is all isolated down south right there. Oh, how is he going to come take this one down? This is kind of similar to, it's not exactly like a legend base, but it's kind of has the same kind of fundamentals to it, where that town hall is isolated, it's hard to get to, or you're going to have to invest a blimp, which looks like he does have a blimp used here. But all these opening in the walls, letting this king charge his way into the final set beautifully. Now the king can help clear the world champion, the scatter shot, and that's an enormous value right here.
Barbarian King smashing through that scatter and finishing off the Royal Champion just like you predicted there, Carbon Finn. Great entry point here for Jung-Hoon, making excellent use of those heroes. He won't have them for the later stage of the raid, but knocking down those key defenses will be a perfect entry point here for this double lava balloon attack.
Wow.
He's also brought... What do you see?
Look at that. The headhunters, queen clears it, and she steps up for the eagle artillery. Look at that. Now the queen's gonna burn her ability. Eagle goes down. Nothing else coming out of the clan castle is gonna target air because he dropped the balloons. There's probably like a lava hound. Yeah, the royal champion down south. This is looking fantastic with a free spell down there. Oh, I'm loving this attack.
Where did all the air defenses go? Jung-Hoon has been able to demolish them with relatively little competition. Super easy start here on a beautiful base read by Jung-Hoon. He sent in that lava hound a little bit aggressively. It's going to pop in. Those pups aren't get very much value, but hold on. Because he still has got another one on the backside for these balloons, a top compartment to get through that outer edge, and then grouping them up with the Eternal Tome now pop for those balloons as they make their way to the interior of the base. Town Hall still standing on the backside, but you cannot be happy if you're a Giga Inferno operator right now, Carbon.
Yeah, he's sending that blimp straight for the town hall. Is it going to make it there? It does. Town hall is going to go down here. Sneaky goblins coming out, freezing the town hall once again to protect the loot. And down it goes. Sneaky goblins coming through clutch. Has the haste spells to use. Balloons are going to split. One goes up to take down that archer tower. Beautiful split right there. And look at this with one final haste to use. VATANG coming in with one of the most gorgeous Sui Lalo attacks that we've seen in this qualifiers. I'm just gonna have the hats off to that Sui value from the way there. Incredible.
Oh yeah, I think I couldn't hear you there for a second, so I'm not sure if I tuned out or you did, but either way, congratulations to Jung-Hoon. A 3-star for VATANG and exactly what the squad needed, pulling ahead now against the Nova team.
Man.
From VATANG absolutely storming his way through that.
Final few attacks are coming in right now. We have Tap Tap coming in. Oh, what are we going to see with the Queen Charge Hybrid? All right, you're going to try to get a beautiful value with this queen on the outside here. Let's see, because now the advantage has swung into VATANG's favor with their average destruction percentage there. Now the queen down south at 6 o'clock. Going to help take care of the wizard tower. Is he going to try to charge? Yes, it looks like he wants to charge this queen into the town hall. That's why the king is dropped there. Help force the queen into the middle. Looks like she's going to step off the archer tower. She's going to walk a little bit to the right, and she's going in to this town hall. It's looking solid, but there's the CC right behind it.
It's easy to argue that T-Top is the savior of this Nova Esports squad, having picked up the only 3-star in the deciding match yesterday and another triple today against 11 Original to put them in the spot that they're at now. T-Top needs another one to continue the path of glory that Nova have sought for so long, behind 3 percentage points and needing another wind at their backs to get through here today. That CC pull's looking real good, and the Archer Queen is healthy enough to finish off the last remaining pups, but we're now a minute into the raid and need to get things started. That left side corner is going to see that Siege Barracks deployed with the P.E.K.K.A. out in front of these wizards to provide some additional funneling, and here come the miners burrowing underneath.
Indeed, the miners are going to charge their way through. This gold store is going to slow down some of the miners a little bit. Are we going to see? No, we're going to see a freeze, not using the Grand Warden Tome, but that single target Inferno is forcing the Queen ability. Pops the Warden right there. He's pushing his way through. The Eagle is still doing work, but the Queen, she's going for the wall. He opened. Oh, now she finally goes off of it. She's going to the right side, but he's going to have to invest a freeze to keep her alive. The Hogs are moving through, trying to keep him alive. There it is. Single is frozen. This is looking really good here, Woody.
Glorious freeze, and both sides of this attack are still dominating this base. Tay-Top has got that Archer Queen topped off with those Hog Riders sending in support along the outer edge. The 3-star is looking like a snack for him right now. Still has that Royal Champion ability and some additional Wizard and Archer support for the cleanup along the outer edge wherever he may need it. Here he goes. The last line of defenses are starting to crumble, falling down. They're built on castles of sand, and they will not stand to Tay-Top's rumbling fury.
And Nova Esports answering the call. They are getting the triple. What a grand finals match we have right here. And it's only the best of
92.7% for Vatang means that they are still ahead. If they can triple right back to back, they will keep Nova out of the leading seat and potentially have a closeout finish with the next attack. Diff is going to be the man for the job, moving in next. He was a really strong attacker in the last war, got a 2-star 88% though, so might be slipping up a little bit. Can he turn it back on when Vatang needs him most? His clanmates are cheering on the Warden Walk starting at the bottom left edge for an easy Town Hall kill.
Yeah, this is going to be intense here with the Super Witches. This is the first time we're seeing him here today, and we've only seen him just a few times the total in the qualifiers here. And notice that the wall is open right near the Archer Tower and Wizard, right there by the Town Hall, so he can send the Super Witches. They will charge their way straight into the base. King's gonna move his way all the way up and around the Tesla. Oh, he finds the Tesla farm, which is actually really nice. But remember, these Super Witches, they are so tanky, especially with those big boys that they spawn. It seems like, oh, it might run out of fuel, but it just keeps spawning and they pushing their way through. Ground skellies do slow them down, so you have to be careful on the poison spell. Let's see if you can get the value into the Town Hall.
Lasting power built for a marathon. The endurance of this attack from Diff is going to leave no question as to whether they can go the distance, but can they get there in time? This is a race against the clock with only 3 minutes to get the triple up on board, and Diff has already spent half of that time just tearing into that left side compartment. He's got a beautiful entry, but can he keep this thing going? We've seen so many raids go down to the last few seconds, and these Super Witches are not known for their speed, Carbon.
Yeah, these Super Witches need to spawn their big boys, but they're not for some reason. Like, that's the biggest thing that you're relying on. Where's the spawn of the big boys? They've all died off in the core, but the witches, there they go. They finally spawn more of them to help tank their way through the backside. Can these witches stay up? Only one Super Witch is still alive here, but the big boy's doing some beautiful tanking. Royal Champ burns her ability. No spells left. Queen burns her ability. This is going to be close on the end here.
Unfortunate drops from those scatter shots tearing through those Super Witches. The big boys are down for the count. Healer's still alive, trying to top off that Archer Queen jump spells into the last line of defense of the base. The Royal Champion's looking good. We've just got a little bit of cleanup left in 40 seconds. I think Diff might have done it, Carbon.
He's gonna get it done with 30 seconds left. The Royal Champion gonna help clean it up. Incredible. It looked like those Super Witches gonna run out of steam, but they got it done. Spawned the big boys and finished off to the World Finals. And here we go. We're into the last attack for Nova Esports, coming in with the hybrid here, Woody.
It's all or nothing. Smoldering intensity from React. He is looking to go out with a bang, not fizzle like an ember. The last chance here for this World Championship squad to make it back onto the big stage at the end of this year. And he's moving in against Young Hun, an all-star attacker from Vatang. Early strike against this Eagle Artillery is going to be a good start for him, Carbon.
Wow, he was able to send a Royal Champion for an Eagle Artillery. That's incredible value right there. Beautiful job. Now the Queen's going to charge her way straight from this bottom side. Can she get her way? Because we've seen this space several times now, I believe, where we've seen the Grand Warden walk from the top side, and each time they have fallen short. But now it's a completely different tank here with the Queen charging down south towards this Town Hall. There's the Headhunters coming out, and there's probably going to be a Lava Hound as well once the Queen steps up into range of that Clan Castle. And there she goes. Here comes the Hound. She can clear out the enemy Queen, the bomb tower. Got to think of everything that is targeting ground for this charge.
This is really dangerous here. The scatter shot survives the early volleys from the Queen, and that's going to force another rage spell out here just to try to keep her alive. No support troops until finally we see an Archer deployed here, but is that going to be enough to keep React's Archer Queen on task here? She's firing away at the enemy Archer Queen now and wins that duel in the center of the arena, not throwing away her shot, finishes off that Expo, boom, knocks down the Elixir storage, and it's a refocus for React now. The first stage of this hit has gone well, drops another free spell just to keep her safe from that single target Inferno, and sends in the big bulk of the army. Hog Riders tearing through, Carbon.
What a beautiful use of that freeze to protect that Queen, because he realized that the freeze, if he didn't use it, the Queen would have died. There it is. Pops the Warden ability through the Town Hall. Has another freeze through the enemy King on the top side. Can she take out this multi-target Inferno? Does have one more heal to use. This is looking solid, but the Queen goes down.
Laser fast reaction time, trying his best to keep pace against a defensive setup that has spread out his forces and denied that piercing strike that he needed so desperately to finish off the remaining defenses. As it almost always goes, the last big line is got a scatter shot in that compartment, the left corner of this base, backing up defenses as best they can, firing away, reload the scatter shot, fire again, can they hold?
Wow, the defense is looking strong here with the enemy King over there, but that scatter shot wasn't locked onto the healers, but now it's eventually going to go. No, the Hogs are just in the range to take it down, but he's
10 seconds, Carbon. They're not going to have enough time to make the triple happen.
No, the Hogs are going to get picked off here. It's just the time is not on his side for Nova Esports. Oh,
Nova
man.
coming away with a 2-star above 90%, but that's going to set them back heavy against a VATANG.
The whole weekend of competition for one final attack. And here we go. Warning is in for VATANG. And coming in with that Suilalo with 2 Skelly spells. Let's go, Woody.
Licking his lips. Sweet revenge has never tasted so delicious. And the final chance now for VATANG to become the second qualified team for the World Finals. But it won't come easy. Defenses from Garrix are set up and spread for maximum effect. We've got a Royal Champion backing up 2 other heroes on the left corner compartment. They knock down a scatter shot and it will be out of contention. Warning knows he just needs a high percentage 2-star, so expect to see that Law Loon deploy from the bottom edge, going early for that Town Hall.
Yeah, just needs that 83% 2-star, like you said, to help secure the victory and get that golden ticket potential for VATANG. Pulls out the CC, does have a poison spell to help use. Queen's gonna burn her ability, and he does have a lightning spell. Looks at that, takes out the headhunters beautifully with the lightning. Gorgeous attack there from Warning. Now the poison's down to help clear these pops, and he's gonna start the Lalo around. Absolutely beautiful.
Exactly what he needed out of that early hero strike. Might have tried to get a little bit more damage off against that multi-inferno, but it still ought to be enough to get his entry that he's been looking for. Sends in a coconut balloon to check for a seeking air mine, and doesn't look like... Oh, actually, he does find one. Really good result there for Warning, as this Stone Slammer will have additional insulation from the heat that it's about to endure. Multi-target inferno has locked onto it, and several balloons out back spin around that Lava Hound, but it's gonna keep on popping out the pups.
The Stone Slammer missed that multi-target Inferno. How unfortunate there, but he's going to fly around. The Town Hall is yet to activate. He needs to do it. He's got 2 Skelly spells. Is he going to? Yes, he's going to use a Skelly spell to activate the Town Hall. There's a Rage spell. He's going to pop the Grand Warden ability. Down goes the Town Hall. Remember, he needs an 83% 2-star to get the victory. The Stone Slammer's moving up and around. This is looking solid for the percentage with another 3 freezes. Woody, this is going to be close.
Incredible job from Warning, and we are in the last minute of this war. 53 seconds left for additional cleanup and trying to push that percentage as high as possible. A terrifying Eagle artillery swooping high and dry will not be dropped by that last round of balloons. It's going to take the last stab from Hell's Heart. Warning sends in the last salvo. The volley has been completed. Balloons dropping left and right have demolished the competition. 84% sends VATANG to the World Finals.
VATANG coming in, getting it done. Beautiful job. Can he even finish this off for a potential 3? The pups are moving in. The baby dragon is still alive. Look at this. Not only finishing it off with the 83% 2-star for the win, but grabs the triple. Congratulations to VATANG, and they are going to be getting the golden ticket.